Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 4 of LA Noire. It's a new day here, so let's get back into this. Alright, so I'm pretty sure when we left off, we went to the on-call, so now we gotta go to the residence.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
Goddamn maniac!
That's my bad.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
All units, shots fired, ops needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, ops needs help. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
We're gonna go to the Black
Could be a
residence
car theft
first.
gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out.
Oh my
You're a
gosh.
goddamn menace!
I'm not very good at driving in this game at all.
He's on a rail
Maybe
crossing.
they'll just all
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's
just to
ID?
remind you
If it's a
guys,
murder, why leave the car?
we're
The
going
evidence
to the
doesn't
Black
add up.
residence right
Free
now.
lesson, Phelps.
One
Evidence.
of the suspects
Look
in
out!
the latest case. If you remember, that guy got
Free
hit
lesson,
with that car.
Phelps. Evidence
We have
will
to
only get you so far.
Go
You ask
do
me,
further
the whole-
questioning, so let's see what this is all about.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
I mean, I'm not good at this
Just
stuff
a minute.
either. I see you through the window, lady.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Thank you.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Interesting. A railroad.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
You know, look at that water heater. Kitchen window.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work. That looks wrong. Doesn't go there.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little
Is this
closer
for
to
a
home.
puzzle? I think it is. Yep. Let's go. We're racking up these achievements so far.
Help me out.
Make sure you cover all the rooms. We don't want to miss anything.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
Now let's check the other thing. There should be the receipt. Wow.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
That's a ripoff. Alright, where it would be over here then.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Oh wait, no, I want to further investigate it. Wow.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
So 3 are missing.
R&I should have an address.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, the occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
That was a nice little backstory. 12 of those left. So I need to find a phone. Where is the phone in this place? It's probably by the door.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
So now let's go talk to her.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
I don't want to upset the lady any more than you do, Phelps, but we're going to have to search this place.
I think I'm missing like one or two.
Not sure this means much.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. This must be Adrian's.
Is this a glass case? Yeah, glasses.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
I think we might have enough now. Let's go talk to her again.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Uh-huh.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Looks like I made a mistake. You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
My rank. Yay, I'm rank 4. How do we get out of this house? Right here.
Officer 103 and
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Rise and shine yeast in your breads and cakes. Rise and shine yeast is a natural source of vitamins. Physician studies show 3 out of 4 women lack sufficient iron. If you are losing weight, feeling run down, weak, or easily upset, get the vigor and depth you need by using Rise and Shine yeast, and by taking Rise and Shine yeast tablets. It helps regain strength and eating pounds to feel and do your best. Feel your grocer or druggist and say, Rise and Shine, please. We now return you to the new program.
Bar or something? Yeah.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That chili?
Looking for someone?
Food wasn't great.
You know Frank
You're
Morgan?
real nice.
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Everything was fine, thank you.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Yeah, I think yeah, because he signed the live, yeah.
You signed your name and left it on the slaughterhouse receipt, Frank. We couldn't have you colder if we found you curled up in the back seat.
All right. I helped him. He wanted it to look like his car got hijacked. He's fallen for some dame up in Seattle, and now he's got to go start a new life with her. Goddamn fool.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops. Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Yeah, we're arresting him. I'm trying to clean these streets.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Can't have a drunk on the streets. He's there every day. I'm doing him a favor. I'm sobering him up.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. That type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Continue to respond.
It's time to find the animals. We need to get this guy. I would know no way. Take this straight, I guess.
Careful!
Alright, we made it to his apartment.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Alright, let's go. He said it was apartment number 2. One through 4 this way.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I
knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yep, I know. I ain't gonna shoot him. He's a big...
There's no point running, Adrian.
Oh my gosh. Why can't we just have an easy arrest for once? All these guys always just run away.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That guy's screwed.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, and you could go a long way in this department.
Thanks. Means a lot, Cap. Clear case, finding every clue as an LAPD detective. So I didn't hurt anyone, I didn't do any city damage. I did $1,300 to my vehicle, which isn't bad, and I crash a lot. That's the end of my first case, the driver's seat.